Welcome to day 31 of 30 tips in 30 days. I'm going to put it out there. I actually wanted to do a live video today and tip to everyone, be prepared. I just couldn't find the live video for LinkedIn, and I'm like, okay, I'm still doing this. I'm still going to show up, and I'm still going to share one last video for these 30 tips in 30 days series. So first, I want to thank you for following my 30 days. It was quite the experience, and in this month and month and a half actually, because I didn't show up on weekends, there are some lessons in my journey that I learned that I felt were actually very relevant to the journey when you decide to embark on this journey to pursue your dream career. So the first thing that I want to share with you is that I actually had to step out of my comfort zone to offer you these 30 videos. I've been resisting them for so long. I've been resisting showing up on video. I did start some 5 years ago. I was sharing videos, but this last 30 days, I was really sharing tips and information that was really dear to my heart and that I really share with clients. And I decided to really show up as myself. So I needed to step out of my comfort zone, right? And that's really the first step, is the choice to step out of the comfort zone. So when you're deciding to embark on this journey of the dream career, you will have to step out of the comfort zone. And it doesn't mean that you need to take a big leap out of the comfort zone. It can really be little baby steps. But I knew that if I wanted to go beyond some of my fears, I would have to share videos publicly on LinkedIn. So that was the first thing. The second thing is making a commitment. But you don't want to just make a commitment. You want to make a public commitment. Now, when you're on this journey of the dream career, your public commitment is going to be to people that you trust and that you know are going to support you 100%. So I didn't know if I could trust the people on LinkedIn, but that was my journey to make. So my commitment became public when I shared with you that I was going to be showing up for 30 days. The third thing is that you don't know what's going to happen on your journey. Obstacles will come up. So unfortunately, during this month and a half, I actually did get sick, and I did get to a point where I did want to give up. I did want to just stop and really take care of myself. And at the same time, I said, you know what? I made this commitment for 30 days, so let me find different ways to show up, all while taking care of myself. So if you look back at the videos, you might notice that some weeks I gave you the same, like I basically recorded all of my videos on the same day to also take care of my self-care. So you don't know what obstacles are going to show up. And when those obstacles show up, you don't want to give up on this journey. You want to find a way to adapt. Next, well, it's the beauty of when you show up. So I believe it was on day 29 that I shared the magic of the universe and how, you know, when you put yourself out there, the doors will open. When you take action, the doors will open. So when I chose to take action, when I stepped out of my comfort zone in this last month and a half, doors open. Things that I couldn't imagine started showing up. I also started to shift. I experienced growth just by doing something different. So know that this journey to discover what your heart truly desires is full of surprises. And you can decide how you're going to interpret those surprises. So you can decide that these surprises are going to be real big challenges and you give up, a bit like what I wanted to do. Or you can say, okay, life has thrown me a challenge because that's just what life does. And what am I going to do about it? How am I going to turn this challenge into an absolutely fabulous experience? So I want you to sit with these tips. And again, you know, this isn't a journey where, you know, we are full of courage and we're just diving in. Like, this is a journey for the fearless. And when I say the fearless, it doesn't mean that you don't have any fear. It means that you do have the fear, but you're holding fear by the hand and you're saying, we're going to move forward regardless. So I'm going to inspire you, as always, inspiring you to live a life you love. It starts with that first action. As always, I'm going to dare you to dream big, and I'm going to invite you to book that Dream Big call. As I said, I am booking for June, and you still have a lot of time. It's just June. You still have a lot of time to start taking those steps, those meaningful steps towards your dream career. And, your goal was to identify your career goal for 2022. So don't forget to write them in the comments. Share your career goals with everyone if you're comfortable. If you're not comfortable, because at times, that could be your public commitment, then you can make that public commitment and just send me a private message. I'd love to see the goal that you've identified for yourself for this year. And as I mentioned, the 30 tips in 30 days was not the last of my videos. You will be seeing me more often, and I look forward to sharing more tips with you. Have a beautiful Tuesday.